Welcome! Today we're going to be talking about Stranger Things. Today we are dressed up in costume. I am Barb and Claire is Max. But today we are going to be talking about our favorite things about Stranger Things. Favorite couple, favorite duo, and so much more. Today is also Stranger Things Day, November 6th, 1983. That is when Will Byers went missing. So we're going to be celebrating Stranger Things today, talking about our favorite things. Let's go ahead and dive into it.
Favorite season?
Favorite season?
I really enjoy, I think it's like a toss-up.
Mm-hmm.
And a tie between season 3 and season 4. I really like season 3 because the aesthetic of it, it's just amazing. It takes place in the summer. Season 4, Eddie comes in. Eddie's one of my favorites. And he's just the best. And I just love the, we're finally getting to see all the Vecna, how it started and shit like that. So go ahead, bitch.
My favorite season is season 3. And that's because, I remember when it came out, it was around the summertime, like you said. And that vibe was just awesome because we were doing most of those things that were happening in the season. We went to the carnival, went to the fair, blah, 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 etc. We did, the pool, all that kind of stuff. And it was just a lot of fun. And it was pre-COVID. So, we were able to do a lot of fun stuff still. The year after that, we were very limited on what we could do. So that's why 2019 was, such a good year. And it was summertime, and it came out in the summer. And I loved it, and I loved the plot. I loved the mind flare. I loved the action. It was great. I love season 3.
Next is least favorite season.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Really? You too?
Yeah, because I do like the Halloween vibe of it.
I do too.
But no, I was thinking about it, I'm like, what do I like better, season 1 or season 2? Because, I love season 4 and season 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, season 2, just because it's the number 1 is just the start of it, and it's freaking gold.
Yeah,
and it's just awesome.
It's a good season. I don't have anything against it.
Oh,
I like all the seasons. It's just my least favorite, and I think that's just because when you compare it to seasons 3 and 4, and probably 5 as well, it's going to be, those seasons after that are going to be progressively better and better. So that's why it's probably my least favorite. Season 1's the best because that's what started everything, but my favorite season's 3, but it's close between 3 and 4.
Favorite female character?
Nancy. Yes.
Nancy, everybody has a problem with her.
Not everybody. Some people do.
A lot of people do. And
really?
Yeah, the whole Steve thing, I understand that. I get it.
Why I love Nancy is because she's a badass, she's a great character, she has so much character development after Barb died. People are like, oh, she did Steve dirty, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she did. 100%. But she made a mistake, obviously, and she should have handled it a little better.
Yeah.
But people are like, no, she's a bad person. I just think she was a bad girlfriend to Steve.
Yeah.
But she's not a bad person.
She knows how to fuck shit up. Favorite male character? Steve.
Dustin. So my favorite is Dustin. Because I've always loved Dustin.
Steve.
I've always loved Dustin. He's hilarious. He's funny. He's the glue that holds the group together. Gayton does a wonderful job of bringing the character to life. And I've always loved Dustin. He's always had a place in my heart. So why do you like Steve?
He's just a goat. Development, I have a sucker for, characters with really big developments.
Yeah, he's had a lot of character development.
And he just, again, knows how to work.
Mm-hmm. The bat.
Knows how to fuck some shit up.
He knows how to fight.
And,
yeah, he's awesome.
Favorite couple?
Nancy and Johnson. What? So we said the names back. We flipped the names.
Wait a minute. Hold up. You were a Stancy fan, and now you're a Jancy fan? What the fuck happened?
Well, I was Steve and Nancy for a while, but after watching season 3, I realized that I do want Jonathan and Nancy to stay together. I just remember last time I watched season 4, I wanted Steve to be able to be with Nancy, but season 3 changed my mind again, so. But I think my favorite couple is Nancy and Jonathan.
Same.
Is that your same way?
Yes, because because we've been hyping up their, relationship
ever since season 1.
Ever since season 1.
Mm-hmm.
And when they finally kissed in season 2, I was like, go!
Yeah.
Finally.
That was exciting.
And I want Steve to be happy and all that, but Nancy and Jonathan are just they're just a power couple.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. They know, yes, they get stuff done. Favorite duo?
Dustin and Steve. It was okay. We can talk about this together because we both have the same answer.
Yeah.
When they became a duo, one of the reasons it worked so well is because it was so unexpected.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, literally.
Like season 2, they come along and they're both just happen to be at the Wheeler's house,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just so unexpected, but it worked. It was one of those relationships that was kind of just catches you off guard, and you're kind of like, oh, okay, cool,
Yeah.
and it just worked, and I thought that was great.
I love Dustin and Steve. Their relationship, their friendship,
Mm-hmm.
just everything. And they're like they're low key brothers.
They are brothers.
They love each other to death, and they'll do anything for each other. And
Mm-hmm.
and they make fun of each other, so that's great.
Yeah,
But
I was rewatching
Love
season
it.
4, and he made a joke, and it was
Yeah.
funny because he was like making a joke or something. They were like getting mad at each other, and they were calling each other stuff, and he was just like, "You do that again, I'll punch your teeth right back out." And he goes, "Whoa, too far." And Steve goes, "Not cool. I'm sorry." And then they do a fist bump.
saddest death.
Saddest death. Alexi.
Because Eddie, Old Town hated him, and literally he died protecting the town he loves, and everybody hates him in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then freaking his uncle, like, doesn't know, where he is or how he died or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Dustin's just, like, holding him in his arms, like, bro, get me out of there with that shit. Like, you're done. That's so fucking sad. Like,
It
I just
was
can't,
sad.
I can't do it.
It was sad.
Can't do it.
Mine was Alexi, and a lot of people might disagree, but I just felt like
That was really sad.
I think Alexi's death was really sad because, he's obviously Russian. He was working for the Russians, but then he realized that he wanted the help, and when he did help them, he paid the price and died. And I don't know. I loved his friendship with Murray, and with Joyce, and with Hopper that he eventually developed. And as soon as he got all that, he died, and I just thought it was really sad. I don't know. I thought it was really tragic.
Yeah, and he was playing the carnival game right before he
Yeah,
died.
and he beat the system.
Yeah. Favorite monster?
Mind
Gamma
Flare.
dogs.
Really?
Yes.
Those are my
Those
least favorite.
shits are... What?
Hmm.
Why?
I don't know. They didn't feel. I mean, obviously they were threatening because they,
Yeah.
they killed Bob and they killed other people.
Yeah.
But like, they just didn't feel like a big bad, as much as like they were. Obviously, if there's a lot of them, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I just felt like they were good, But like, I really like the Mind Flayer because
Yeah.
in season 2, technically the Mind Flayer is the villain.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't see when the season 2 teaser came out. I was like, oh, there's a big giant monster that we're gonna see, and he didn't show up.
Yeah.
And then season 3 came
then,
along,
yeah,
and he
and
does
then
show up in
season
his
3.
physical form.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, so that's how that works. And I just thought that was really cool.
You don't expect, like, you see the Demogorgon, and you don't expect them to, like, show up, because you see Dart, and like, oh, it's just like a little Demogorgon, it's gonna get into a big... But it turns into a dog.
Well, I
You know,
feel
like,
I feel like it grows into a Demogorgon at one point, though.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
Could be. But, like, I don't know. I just, like, I'm kind of fascinated by them, to be honest. Like, they're, I even know they're not, like, big, evil bullshit. But, like, the lab is, like, in season 2 when the lab was, like, shutting down and shit, and they were just, like, scattered all over the place. Shit was insane.
That was crazy.
All right. Favorite siblings?
Favorite siblings, Mike
Erica
and Nancy.
Lucas.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, my favorite is Mike and Nancy because we've seen them since season 1. We've seen them go back and forth a lot, and that's why I like, because it's realistic sibling rivalry, and that's what I liked about that. They went back and forth. But then that develops through each season, and they help each other with what's going on in the town. And I just thought that was really good.
Yeah. I like Erica and Lucas just because we don't see Erica for a full season.
You don't see her until like season 3, really. I mean, you see her in season 2.
And we see her in season 2, and she's like,
very brief.
very, just a couple of scenes. We see her in season 2, or season 3, and she's just with Lucas's friends.
Yeah.
And then we see her in season 4, and she's just helping Lucas
Yeah.
stop the thing.
Yeah.
But, like,
They
in
go
the
back
end,
and
they
forth a lot,
also
too.
are there for each other, and they
Yeah.
just care about each other.
Yeah.
Especially when the whole thing with Max
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
favorite duo you need to see in season 5.
Nancy
Will
and
and
Dustin. I want more Nancy and Dustin because we saw them together dancing in the snowball. After that, we didn't really see much of just them doing their own, like, doing something.
Yeah.
They talk to each other all the time. But I want to see them, like, team up and do something cool. Like, something really badass.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's yours?
Will and Robin. I've not seen Will and Robin. I think they have a lot to discuss.
I don't think they've ever interacted.
And yeah, they need to.
I don't think they've ever interacted before.
I know, but they need to.
Yeah, they do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I need.
Well,
to
maybe
see
they
them
will in season 5. Yeah.
But I feel like they could be a good duo. I don't know. I just see them,
Yeah.
being cool together.
Yeah.
Favorite trio?
Nancy, Jonathan, and Steve.
Went in a different direction. I said Mike, Elle, and Max.
I said Nancy, Jonathan, and Steve because it all ties back to season 1 when they're fighting the Demogorgon in the Byers' house.
That's true.
And that's just, I've always liked that trio ever since then.
Actually, I'm gonna change my answer. I'm gonna say Mike, Elle, and Dustin.
Okay.
Because we don't see a lot of we don't see in like at least the other seasons besides season 1. We don't see a lot of Elle and Dustin together. And I really liked their friendship. I really like that. And also with Mike too. I feel like Mike and Dustin have this kind of like package deal. I feel like especially in season 4 when they're just kind of like on their own without Lucas. And then you like in season 1 when they're with Elle and then Lucas left, then it's kind of a whole thing. So I really like their friendship. And like literally Mike was like about to jump off a cliff for Dustin, and then Elle just catches him. I'm just like,
he did jump off a cliff.
Yeah. And like I'm just like I need more. I need more of that.
Yeah.
I also need to just see like Elle and Dustin, more of them.
Yeah. Understandable. That wraps up our favorites for Stranger Things. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, listening to us talk about our favorite Stranger Things things. We are so excited for Season 5. We hope you enjoyed as much as we do, and we're so excited. So get ready. Season 5 is going to be an amazing time. I cannot wait.